So today I'm going to show you all how to do your strongest war zone and your colony action. Now you will see what your strongest war zone is after every half an hour. So you see in the middle node here, it will actually have strongest war zone. So once you click on it, it's usually your second icon here. So it doesn't show you what you have to do for the day until half an hour after reset. Unlike your colony action, which is usually the last event, when you click on it, it resets every half an hour and is usually something different. So, well, actually it's every hour because half an hour is almost up. So right now I have to do the mass development, and if you're not sure what is mass development, you click on your icon here. The information will show up as your construction, evolution, and you have to be online. Now, to make the maximum rewards out of this, usually what I will go on is on my buff and on my raspberry, my advanced raspberry to be precise. I give it at least 10 minutes before it works out, so as you realize, like 3 minutes already went down. And that way I will get double the amount of bonus. So as you see, it have different shells here. And once you complete out whatever task you have to do, you get to unlock these rewards. So there's all of these things here, which is like really helpful rewards. So now I'm going to wait till 1 minute to show you all what I'll have to do today and how to just get the max rewards. Alright, so here we are. So once I go back on my strongest war zone, our event today is anthill development. So usually this has about 9 different shells on top. That is for personal gain, unlike the underneath here is for your alliance. Right now I'm at 0. This is my ranking. This is a list of everyone who has participated. This is overall. So right now this is my server in the blue versus the other server. So thankfully, because it's anthill development, it actually goes well with my mass development, because the both will be upgrading, because mass development is to upgrade, same thing as your anthill, right? So because I've already had my berry, I am actually going to try to get my max rewards. So I have here a lot of things upgrading. So usually I will use my speed up, right? But before I do that, because I am also in the force of nature, and if you all watch my previous videos, you all would see once I tap the speed ups, I gain extra points. So I'm going to do that first, and because I'm using a speed up to basically upgrade one of my anthill, it is also going to benefit me in anthill development and mass development. So I'm going to continue using this until I stop. So this is one of my 1 minute. You don't have to use 1 minute. You could use 1 hour, 5 minutes. It's just that it's better to use 1 minute for me, because I think I get to use more. Right. So as you see, it stopped. Now if I go back here, you realize my line went up. So I'm almost close to my first reward. So same thing here. If I come here, well, my alliance is already participated, so I get to claim this reward. Now what I usually do, I will go here and I will speed up. So as you realize, those 2 lines came up there. That is showing me how far of rewards that I have reached. So there, I have accomplished the first 2. And if I go down here by my colony action, same thing. So that's really good, right? So I'm going to do it again to anyone, and there we go. So to max out these rewards now, as you go on the anthill, you'll see your strongest bonus. So I try to divide it into 3 because I get like a half an hour of this buff. So once it reaches down to 20, then I will use it again to speed up. So for that time being, I'm going to upgrade something. So I'm going to enhance. Okay, let's enhance my queen, because I have like a lot of enhancement resin. So there. So I'm back to upgrading other stuff. And now I'm going to wait again for my 3 minutes to up to make it 10 minutes into the berry before I speed up and use more of my speed ups just to gain more rewards. So as we're waiting, to have a more of a head start for your strongest war zone, you could actually have an idea what is going to happen throughout the week. So you see, I am literally getting my rewards and I'm keep on going up. So this is my 5th shell. So to find out this, now you go to overall and you click the little icon over here, which is like the information button next to event today. And there you will see a list of what we already have done for this week, because this is day 6. So first it was also anthill development, gathering resources, evolution, strengthen special ants, and hatch your soldiers. So that's all you need to do. So if it is, for example, that the day before, or a few hours before I should say, that you have to gather resources. So one of my hacks is I will go to each of my resource node, whether it's plants, sand, soil or meat, and I will gather for at least 4 hours before. And again, before half an hour, I will hit my gathering bonus. I will also hit my buff for the berry and wait at least 10 minutes before I pull back my ants from these nodes to get my points from the strongest war zone, right? So that way you get double the rewards, you're ahead of it, so you don't have to do as much work on the day of the event itself. Same thing too with hatching soldiers. You just go to your nest and you put your soldiers to hatch at least 4 hours before, and again you use your berry at least 10 minutes before your half an hour after reset. So basically 20 minutes into the game, after reset, you hit your berry and you speed up once you reach 30, and again same thing with the rewards, right? So I'm sure by now my 10 minutes is up. So now I'm going back there, and again, even though I have just did this, right, it's nothing like I had like before where the insect nest is upgrading. So you see it's like I have like 4 days left while I now started this. If I use speed up on this, I will still get the benefits, right? So even though if you don't have enough speed up, so let's say for you to complete out a 4-day task, you could use the shorter task and still get your rewards. So there, so you see I've just clicked that, and now I have finally completed out my mass development. I got all the rewards from that, right? And even if it says you continue upgrading, thankfully the game is really nice. You will actually come across a message which states that you have rewards that you have not claimed. So here's one of the messages, you see. So I have not claimed it, but I still got the rewards in my inbox, right? So again, I'm going to keep doing this until that I have completed out my half an hour. And you don't have to do the entire thing one time like what I did with the mass development. You could literally space out your time throughout the 24 hours to complete out the war zone. So you don't need to worry about like being hustling, running out of speed ups or anything like that. So right now again I have 5 more. I've only reached halfway and it does not bother me. So I'm going to show you all one more time what I did. So right now I am going to wait at least when it reaches 10, and then I'm going to do it again when it reaches 2 minutes, and you will see how much rewards I've gathered within that time period. And again, you could use this strategy for any sort of strongest war zone or colony action, right? It's helpful, it's easy, and you get the rewards. Also, in order to get the double rewards when it comes to your strongest war zone, the best thing to do is when you go to your evolution, zone develop will actually get you those rewards. So this is something you may have to upgrade first before you get all that benefit, right? So before you see, you'll get up to advanced rewards, and when you continue going down, you have like points bonus, which is double, and then your double rewards. So in order to reap the benefits of getting the double rewards for your strongest war zone, make sure that it's already upgraded, or else you're just going to be stuck right here and you won't be able to move forward. Alright, so we're basically 12 minutes again. I know I said I was going to do it at 10, but then I'll do a last one at 2 minutes before the berry is expired. So again, I'm going to just fast forward some of my development. So I'm going to use this one, which is 3 minutes, well, 3 days, sorry. And I'm going to use the one as 4 days. Now, I actually have completed it. Let's see what I got. And this is where your double reward starts. So right now I'm ranking at number 32. I have to complete out these 3 shells, and most likely I'm going to get the extra rewards in my inbox. So now I'm going to upgrade again, and as you realize, while I was upgrading, I was running out of, well, speed ups. So I'm going to do the shorter ones, which will just get me a couple of hours, but still hopefully help me with the rest of the benefits. Okay, so I'm down to 5 minutes, and again, let's use some speed ups. Right, so this time I'm actually going to try and finish out all of my developments, and there. So now I have completed out 2 more, and there's 1 more shell. So most likely I'm going to finish that tomorrow. So I hope this actually helps new players and existing players. I hope I made this explanation as easy. As I said, whatever event you all have to do throughout the week, you could apply the same strategy and get yourself ahead of the game. So I hope it helps. And again, 8 minutes before the event ends, and then something else may come, and you could even check your ranking. So I hope you all enjoy the game.